if two people are in a car, one person is driving the car, and the other person is working the navigation.
Mm-hmm.
When we reach our destination, who got us there? Welcome back. We had to come back again. Delana was late today. So
Wow.
Delana was late
We
today.
starting on BS already.
Delana was late today. I texted her earlier, told her to be on time, and she wasn't. So we're finally getting started here. Welcome to Let Us Become Sharper / TNS podcast. Podcast based on the LLC, the barber career, illustrious career that I've had many years. You know, I normally when I come in, I don't do, you know, I try not to do the norm. What said what would do, but we've had a death in the family in the Let Us Become Sharper world. Brother Larry, I was at the funeral earlier today. Brother Larry Dickens II passed away. I feel it's warranted to do so. My reasoning for making sure that I recognize Larry on the podcast, Pastor Larry, let me clarify. Pastor Larry, he was a spiritual leader of the barbershop. The reason why I want to recognize him today is because I want it to be in the metaverse forever. I want his name to live forever in the metaverse, the meta world. And if I have the power to do so, to be, you know, when our loved ones pass away, we have ceremonies for memorial, funeral, and then we retain the obituary. And after we do that, the obituary kind of sits there and gathers dust, and we look at it from time to time. We plan these podcasts over and over, so we want to constantly have that name, Larry. Pastor Larry Dickens, our spiritual leader of the shop, has passed away untimely, unfortunately. May he rest. And I want to make sure that I mention his name, so that name will, although he may be gone from us visually, his spirit lives on and his name will live on forever on the podcast. So Let Us Become Sharper. You know, this is a crusade, the crusade for respect. You know, I was having some thoughts about how, you know, that's a big word, respect. That's Aretha Franklin made that song, Respect.
Mm-hmm.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Tell me what it means to you.
What it mean to you?
Respect?
Yeah, what it mean to you? Yeah. What does it mean to you? You don't know?
I do. It's so many things.
It's a bit. Is that a big word for you?
It is, because I think we talked about this before. Like, you can love somebody but not respect them.
Yeah. Can you?
Can you love somebody and not respect them?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. Respect is important to me. Is it everything? Nah. But I feel if a person respects you, they understand you, and their boundaries, they won't cross with you because they respect you and what you are and who you are.
Mm-hmm. They respect you.
Because if they they will cross some things and betray you in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah. They'll run free.
Yes.
They'll go free. They'll do whatever they want to do.
But if they actually respect you, they will not do that.
Boundaries are set. You have limitations and boundaries set with respect. That's what respect does. Yeah, respect is a big word for me. You know, respect is something that I work on. I remember young. I got my respect real young. I got my juice, for lack of a better word. I got my respect real young. I jumped out there early with the respect thing. But I've been noticing there's been a void in the respect area. So Let Us Become Sharper is aimed for the crusade for respect. We want to bring back, you know, in the barber, beauty and barber especially. It's a part of respect is it's all one thing, all one character. Fashion, you know, your attire, entertainment, and then you have your image, these things. So using the image of the barber, my role for many years was to add that component to the full scope, the full spectrum of respect. The spectrum of respect. That's slick. The spectrum of respect. I like that. The spectrum of respect. Wow. I don't know how I come up with this stuff. Spectrum of respect. So yeah, my job was to make sure that, you know, as far as the image is concerned, that you were respected in that right. If you see a clean cut, perfectly lined, perfectly clean cut person, you say, you just visually, there's a respect element there more so than someone who is disheveled, that comes to you and just tries to pitch to you and ain't looking the part.
I agree. I'm, there is someone I know that I've lost a lot of respect for because this person has literally just let themselves go, and it's in so many ways. It's not just like physical, it's in a lot of ways. They've become very nonchalant about things, very uncaring about themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like I lazy. I don't I have lost a lot of respect for this person.
Yeah, it's a crusade for respect. So we gotta, we instead of, we gotta, that's the job. That's Let Us Become Sharper. So we need to have some of this energy for that person to understand that we're on a mission for respect, to restore it, to give it, and to also, find various ways to attain respect. That's what the purpose of Let Us Become Sharper is, becoming sharper, literally, incrementally, one step at a time, like becoming sharper. That's the purpose of it. So we speak about that. We have Let Us Become Sharper TNS. We put the TNS at the end of the title because that stands for the Thursday Night Society. Thursday Night Society TNS. We're having a raffle exchange. Everybody say, so now it's buzzing a little bit. Now we buzzing. He said, well, what is this raffle about? What is the raffle exchange? What the raffle goes this way. So we put some prizes out there. Going back to respect. We're talking about that that bread. The first prize is that bread. I want to put that bread up there now. We're just getting it off the ground here. So I want to have a big pot for it. It's a 50-50. No less than 150. So we want to have a big pot of money to give in that first space. So that's the ticket sales, and that's the distribution of the tickets. We're working on that now, getting everybody to know that TNS is more than just those fly guys. TNS is also coming with something to offer, and we collectively decided to do the raffle exchange, and I'll be the head of it, just putting it out there. But everybody, all the branches of the Thursday Night Society will be able to have these tickets and promote the raffle. The second prize is going to be a gift card. We use a gift card because it's almost equivalent to money, but we have gift cards so we can explore the various businesses that you want to support, the various entities that you want to support through the gift card. The third prize is that rosé. We always got the rosé. We got the Veuve Clicquot rosé champagne. We keep that on deck. That's like a staple of the TNS. So we just offer that, just put that in that third place and offer it to you as a gift. And also the fourth prize is the exchange. So the title of it is Raffle Exchange. The fourth part of it is the exchange aspect, and that's the portion where everybody that supports the raffle is a winner, because we're going to have an event, and one event per raffle. So we draw the raffle, we got an event coming. Raffle, event, partake and support the raffle and buy a ticket. Speaking of tickets, I want to talk to you guys about something before we get to our topic today. When I was young, I came out of my environment on a master barber ticket. And I become successful. I've done well in my community and abroad. And I've been cashing in on that master barber ticket ever since. But there's another part of the game that has not yet been explored. See, in my environment, on our senior trip, we took a cruise. We went to the Bahamas, and we did.
Can you talk about this?
We got on the cruise, went to the Bahamas, and we went down to Miami on a big old bus. That was just as fun as a cruise, in my opinion. But when we got to that big ship, that cruise ship, everybody boarded, and they held me up before I could get on the ship. They said, "Wait a minute, sir, your ticket." They had to verify my ticket because my ticket was made of gold. Because I came out of my environment on a big player ticket. They had never seen this type of pass before. When I wasn't on my master barber ticket, I was on my big player ticket. That's my access to anything. So we're talking about respect, right? Understand this. When you come on this podcast that we do, I got Delaney here with me. That's my partner in crime. When I come on this podcast, you realize this. I came out of my environment on 2 tickets. The first ticket was a master barber ticket. The second ticket was a big player ticket. The big player ticket is what roots the respect. See, we, and when I say by we, I mean those from my environment, are not maximizing in the respect department. And I found myself in those shoes one day, but they didn't know I had that big player ticket. It's like a resource. It's like a code that I use to get whatever I want because I'm powerful like that. So we're gonna move on to our topic today, Delaney. But this is more so a topic, but also a personal conversation that I want to have with you. See, having you here with me, on the podcast means the world to me. Having a partner in crime like you, and having somebody as intellectual as you. So I want to ask you. I was riding home. I was thinking about you. I was talking to you about it, and I ran this past you. If 2 people are in a car, one person is driving the car, and the other person is working the navigation.
Mm-hmm.
When we reach our destination, who got us there? One person is driving.
Oh,
one person is working the directions.
I thought about this.
When we get where we're going, who got us there?
The person working navigation. Because you can drive aimlessly to wherever, but is it gonna get you where you need to go? You can't get there without navigation.
But you can navigate all you want.
And you can drive all you want.
But without any drive, you're not getting anywhere.
Without any navigation, you're not gonna get to where you need to go.
So who got us there? The person driving or the person navigating?
The person navigating.
So you telling me that I can drive aimlessly?
Think about it like this.
Without your navigation, I would have never got there?
No. And think about it like this. Before there was the wonderful GPS that told you to turn here and turn here, you had to go on MapQuest and print out the directions.
Boy, them directions was always wrong, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't that MapQuest off? MapQuest did not hold that.
I ended up in some places. But the person who was holding the papers, who was telling you where to turn, where you need to go.
Yeah.
If you didn't have that person, where you going? Where are you going?
Yeah.
What's your destination?
I get it.
No, really, what's your destination? Without navigation, you have no destination.
Okay.
You can have to drive, but you ain't got no destination. Where you going?
Okay. So you believe that it's the person who navigated. Yes. I ran this by you because I was just trying to see where you were when I did. But I thought about it. I said, the person who navigates to get a person from point A to B, that's cool. And I'd have been lost a million times. I still have to go with the person that drives. I believe that you can navigate and you can point out directions all you want. But without that drive, I think the universe will guide you to your destination if you have drive. That's what I believe. I believe that the universe will guide you to your destination if you have drive. That's crazy. I like that though. I like that faith.
I get it.
So I'm gonna go. So we're gonna take this one and just this is just an expression type podcast today. Just have an expression. Me and Delaney is keeping this podcast warmed up because we really adamant about this. This is something that we love to do. Obviously, she loves to do it. And we were just talking about if someone is navigating and you have someone driving, Who got us there? The person driving or the person navigating? Two different people. See, she states that the navigation gets you there. I say that the driver gets you there because I believe that the universe will guide you to your destination on the respect spectrum. That is so serious. That respect spectrum is so serious. Like the colors and everything. That'd be sweet. So yeah, I just wanted to run that by you, today. Talk to you today. We got supporters. We got people that believe in us, that believe in this show, that support Let Us Become Sharper. Me personally, and from the business aspect, and as far as the podcast is concerned. So we like to say all cash is verified to them. We'd like to thank them for their support. We'd like to thank them for monetary and any other support. We appreciate that. I want to reiterate the raffle. We go over that one more time before we get out here. The raffle tickets. I'm selling them. We're selling them, but we're starting off at the shop. The shop is 28860 Southfield Road, Suite 161. That's in Lathrop Village, 48076. We be there. We there any day. You pull up any day except for Sunday, but normally we there. Pull up and get you some tickets, man. Support us. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. A very, very intelligent, wise person asked me, "What's the purpose of why are we doing this? Why are we doing the raffle?" The purpose of the raffle is for the mission for morale, respect. They like next door neighbors, right? Mm-hmm. We building morale, we building respect, and we putting some respect back onto the game. I feel that it's needed. I feel that the respect has fallen, but we're gonna bring it back and we're gonna have fun doing it and have something constructive, not just talking about it, but actually having a functioning, living, breathing thing active in the place of doing it. We talking about prosperity and power. I explained all this on my prosperity and power as a car rant that I done. You can check that out. I had it on YouTube. I put the link up. And I was just speaking about, that's just my car rant that I do, kind of breaking things down more so to not have Delana come and sit in the car with me to do the car rant. So if she already comes here to do the podcast, now you got to sit in the car too. No, the car prosperity and power is also a hybrid. It's a formula as well as the name of the rant, but it's also a formula. You gather your prosperity and you present it to establish your power. Very, very simple. Anybody on earth can do it. Anybody can duplicate that. So we're gonna put a pin in it right there. Because Lena was a little late, so we get the late start. But we're gonna when I edit, I'm gonna take that topic, put it at the beginning so everybody can see it. And we're gonna move on the topic. When we come back here, we're gonna add some more people to the panel, and we will see you again soon. Any closing words, Delana? The Queen.
I was not late.
See what I was saying about respect? She stuck on the past. Now y'all women always talk about.
You know what? I'll end on another note. I believe the navigation, navigator.
Again.
Yeah, I believe the navigator is the universe.
Nah, ain't no dude. Yeah. Ain't no dude sitting on the other side. Nah, ain't no dude sitting on the...
You got the drive, but who navigates you?
Baby girl sitting over here with this phone talking about go here. That ain't no universe.
That's the universe.
I'm talking about even if you're in the car by yourself. The universe will... I know because this has happened to me. The universe will guide you.
Well, you're never lost if you can get back to where you started, so...
The universe will guide you. When you don't have anybody telling you the directions or guiding you,
been there.
The universe itself will guide you to your destination. I like that and I love that. Till the next time, y'all, I want y'all to stay safe out there. I want you to trust that on the respect spectrum, we're on a crusade for respect. You see, we are reestablishing respect. I'll tell you this and I'll close. When I was young, I had a car, old school, one of those old school Dream Cruise style cars. One of my buddies looked at it. We was checking it out. I was working on it, taking my cash and working on it. He said, "You know what has to be done with that car?" I'm all ears. What I got to do? He said, "You got to cut it in half, take it off the frame, rebuild the frame, and then rebuild the car from there." I was like, that sounds like a lot of work. But right now in these times, that's what we have to do with respect. We got to take the wax sauce respect that's on the frame right now, take it off the frame, rebuild the frame of respect, and then build the new car of respect from the ground up. Now that's powerful. That's Let Us Become Sharper material. Stay safe out there, stay cool, collected, but also stay dangerous out there. And make sure that you is always powerful and warranting and commanding and owning and having your respect. Because I definitely on a crusade for mine. Till the next time, let us become sharper.